Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's going to be a little pregnancy update to get you caught up on the past couple weeks with doctor's appointments, symptoms, all that fun stuff. But man, have we been busy over here. Will and I finished up some of those house projects you've seen in my vlogs. So our garage is now kind of shifting toward my office space. Our nursery is empty, minus just, boxes of baby things. And our master bedroom is done. So the next video you guys will see is our master bedroom makeover, and it feels so much nicer in there. It's ridiculous. And I feel like a true adult with like a bedroom that's done, and styled. And then this week we also had some family and friends coming in from out of town because it was my baby shower, which was wonderful, and everything just turned out so nicely. And that's actually going to be the next video after that master bed reveal. So lots of fun stuff coming up for you guys. Let's get right on into the update. So as you guys are watching this, I am 1 day away from 32 weeks pregnant. So at that stage, your baby is as big as a cantaloupe, 16 to 17 inches long. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 3.5 to 4 pounds. And we have 8 weeks to go. Oh my Lord. So 32 weeks. So of course, baby and my belly are just growing like crazy. So sleep is just getting more and more uncomfortable as we go. However, my sleep did improve a little bit since I talked to you guys last time, because I started doing prenatal yoga and tried to stretch like every morning, and I really have seen an improvement in my sciatica pain. So it's not gone, but I'm not like waking up in the middle of the night with like burning pain shooting down my leg and have to get up and walk around. So I'm still flipping over quite a few times in the night, but nowhere near what was going on. So prenatal yoga has been a lifesaver recently. I also wrote down that the kicks are getting stronger. I mean, this guy is getting some muscles. You can see my whole belly like shift sometimes, and it's crazy. It's getting insane. He's still shy around people though. Will's felt him twice. My friend Celine felt him once at my baby shower. Everyone was super jealous. And then my friend Jazzy, who is staying with me right now, she has felt him a couple times now because she's here, for a long period of time. So she has lots of opportunity, but still kind of shy with other people other than me. He'll beat me up all day. I did have a really rough day. I think it was a Tuesday in like my 30 week. I don't know why you need to know it's a Tuesday, but it was a Tuesday, and it was just rough. I was sore, my back was hurting, my feet were hurting. My feet have started to swell more. That's a big thing that is definitely needed in this pregnancy update. My feet, haven't really been too bad lately, but they've definitely started to swell. It's that point in pregnancy. But this one bad day, I was just emotional. I wasn't thinking straight. I was exhausted. And I'm like, oh my goodness, is this what the next 2 months is going to be like? Which it might be. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. But it was just one single day so far. So I'm like, okay, we got to get some things done, marked off this list. Because if this is going to be my new normal, it's going to be rough. So, let's see. My nipples have definitely gotten darker and just keep getting darker, and definitely some changes in there. Fun fact, don't know if I've said this before, I didn't really connect it at all, but your nipples get darker because babies, can only really see contrast, not really colors and different things when they're little. So they need to find your nipple. So that's the highest contrast if your nipple gets darker. So I don't know. I thought that was really neat, but you guys know I like that type of stuff. Pregnancy brain. Oh boy. I wouldn't say it's in full swing, but it is there. Like, the swing is moving. Let's just say that. There was one day, Will asked me to send him a picture off my computer. I emailed it to him, so I thought, and I had emailed him a blank email. Then I go back to email him. I emailed myself the picture. Then he's like, I still didn't get the email, And then I replied to myself the picture instead of forwarding the picture to him. I don't even know. I don't know what I was doing. Still can't explain it. Will ended up sitting next to me, like watching me to make sure I did it correctly, because I was just hysterical. I don't even know what was going on in my brain. So I definitely have my moments. In one of my past vlogs, you would have seen that we went to a 3D ultrasound, and that was just at like a private separate place from my doctor. And they said that baby is head down already, so that is awesome. Of course, there is, you know, a chance that he will flip around and move, but she kind of explained that that's not too common as you get later on, because the uterus is shaped like a hot air balloon, which I thought was just a really cool way to visualize it. So his head is at the base, of course, because he's head down, and then the balloon would get bigger and wider up top where my belly is, and babies like to stretch out. So his head's here, and up here he can kind of wiggle his arms a little bit, and up here he can move his legs and kick. So hopefully he stays head down. That would be awesome. That's what we want. And during that ultrasound, she also said I had a good amount of fluid, which is awesome, meaning I am hydrated. And she said in the summer, she often sees people have like a low amount because they're dehydrated with the heat. So keeping up on my water intake, that's awesome. And then she also said he's measuring about 2 weeks big, which we already kind of knew and already, you know, kind of assumed. Ultrasounds can be off like a pound, I think it is, either way. So, you know, who really knows? It could be his position, you know, whatever. And he was in like kind of a weird position. Yes, he was head down, but his feet were like literally on his cheek during that 3D ultrasound. So he's folded in half, and I'm assuming that's why I'm carrying so forward and not wide, because he's not spread out. He's definitely just folded like a little taco. As far as medical and actual doctor updates, you guys already saw vlogs about my glucose testing for gestational diabetes. And if you haven't seen those yet and want to know like super detailed accounts of what happens during those tests and my experience, I'll put the pregnancy playlist up here, so you'll find those videos there. But I tested negative for gestational diabetes, which is awesome, because I was a little worried because I did fail the first test, but I passed the second one. And then they were also a little worried about my blood pressure, but I've been tracking it at home. I haven't gotten a high reading here, and I've been going back, you know, a couple extra times just to get it tested there as well, and all is good. So I think I tested high that one specific day because I just had a crazy week. I, you know, was running late that morning to get to the office, and it was the day of the gestational diabetes test, so I think my nerves were just heightened. So far, so good with the blood pressure, and I'm super happy about that. It was definitely on my mind. As far as my 30-week doctor appointment went, it was pretty chill. They just kind of, you know, asked if I had any questions, did my blood pressure, my weight, all of that. I'd only gained 1 pound in the 2 weeks from my last appointment, which she said is right on track, and I'm doing really well, so that's awesome. That would be 21 pounds in total from my starting weight. So I think I'm on track. I mean, they said they wanted me to gain between 25 and 30 pounds throughout the pregnancy. So at this rate, I'll definitely be closer to that 30-pound mark, but healthy baby, and I'm healthy so far. It's all I care about. She also measured my fundal height, which is from the top of my belly to my pubic bone, and that's just to see how baby is measuring. She also said he's measuring 2, maybe 3 weeks ahead, and I explained that that's what the 3D ultrasound tech had said, and she kind of was like, okay, well, you know, I want to see for myself, so at my next appointment, I'll be getting an extra ultrasound, which I'll never say no to an extra ultrasound. Let's be honest. So we're going to be seeing baby again next week. She just wants to make sure that he's not growing too big. She wants to make sure, you know, everything is good. And she said it could just be his position, which is kind of what I think it is, but also he's measuring a little big. I think it's kind of a mix there. Oh no, I almost forgot to do a bump shot for you guys, and I know I would have gotten in trouble from someone, so let's see. So this is what the bump is looking like now. Just got these really comfy sweatpants from Target. They were on clearance, so check out your Target. They have a rack of maternity clearance right now. Didn't even know that was a thing, so check that out. But this is the bump. Definitely getting bigger. Definitely getting bigger. But my belly band has been a lifesaver. Stretch marks still down here only. They haven't like progressed upwards or really out in here, so you know, happy about that. But getting a little darker, getting some more down in that area is what it is. And yeah, I think that kind of wraps up today's video. It was kind of a quicker one here, but we have lots of fun stuff coming up, like I said. And while you guys are watching that master reveal and the baby shower stuff, I will be hard at work organizing all of the nursery items. We're gonna be painting his room, building his crib, doing all of that fun stuff. So you'll be seeing that stuff like pretty soon as well. I will see you guys all next week with another video.